We're live.
Inside of this, we've got a gift card to Otto's High Dive. Can't wait to use it tonight.
Oh. Whoa.
Wait, I think I know what it is.
What is this?
I don't know what it is.
I can't tell what that is. It looks cute. Oh.
Wait, oh my god, this is so adorable.
I don't get it.
Hey Lindsay, what's a good photography gift I can get my cousin?
I got you. Look up hot shoe accessories.
Try it on, try it on.
Try it on. To what?
And we were like,
Oh my god! I love it! Because after I texted that to you, I was like, I want one.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, let me try that one.
Taylor, can
Let me try. Let me try. Oh my god, thank you.
Michael's like, fuck, I should have got one of those. Like a 30-minute conversation afterwards, and we were like, what kind of photo store does he own?
May I open it? Or may I open it with your eyes closed? Is this a shirt?
just guess what kind of t-shirt it is.
It's got some kind of print.
Okay. Keep like show to the camera, like right in front of you, but don't. Oh my god, Queen.
Is that Ariana Grande's face?
She got it off of Queen. That's crazy.
Oh my gosh, for my favorite album! Oh my god! Wow. And you know what's funny? I have the exact same. Oh my gosh, we're ready for her next tour. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. I wish I had mine so I could show.
Wow. Cutie.
Wow, she looks so pretty on my chest.
All right, Merry Christmas, Lexa.
Merry Christmas. Thank you, Michael. Michael, tell us, what are your thoughts on the recent developments in the Korean political landscape?
Wait, it might be genuine?
Yeah.
Oh, it's interesting. I don't know if I support the president right now. Very dictator-like. And not very woman-friendly.
What are some examples of what he's done for the uneducated folks?
Unfortunately, I'm uneducated. But from what I've heard, though, a lot of males voted for this president because of how traditional they are with, like, women should just stay at home and men go to work. Stuff like that.
He's more of a conservative.
Very conservative. Very conservative from what I heard. My parents do not like this president.
Are your parents conservative?
They're a kind of moderate Democratic, I'd say, but more leaning Democratic. Only because I know this because the last president was the female president. She was really Republican, but she was also the daughter of a really big dictator in Korea. He killed over 100,000 people, I think, in South Korea.
Oh my god.
It was a lot.
Lexa's laugh at that point. It's insane.
How dare you laugh at the Koreans have died?
Korea.
It was a lot. But maybe it was, I don't know what the exact, but it was a lot. Probably one of the biggest dictators in Korea.
What was your name?
I don't have to look him up. But he was a pretty big dictator. And somehow she got elected. But she was a puppet, pretty much, to the Conservative Party. And then she got arrested. For a lot of random bad stuff. I forgot what it was.
Fact check. Park Geun-hye was the 11th president of South Korea. In 2016, she was impeached and eventually sentenced to 22 years in prison for corruption and abuse of power. Her father was Park Chung-hee, a dictator of 5 consecutive terms, until his assassination in 1979. Park imprisoned upwards of 16,000 citizens to improve the public image of the country ahead of the Olympic Games. Many were tortured, assaulted, and murdered in these encampments. The exact number of casualties is unknown.
The parliament in Korea is majority Democratic, but the president's Republican. So he was trying to stop. No.
Is he getting impeached?
They tried to impeach him, but he didn't get impeached.
He was like, no, I'm not leaving.
Yeah, pretty much. It's crazy because most of the men voted for him, and then all the women voted for the Democrat Party. So it's really split. And now in Korea, the girls are like, fuck men.
4B, yeah.
So that's why the Koreans are gonna die because their birth rate's already dropping. It's gonna go down even more.
This is where we need to come in and help.
Restore Korea.
Restore Korea. That's
Tell them, hey, I'm American. Right? I can help you.
Out of Korea, culturally. Any hot takes, thoughts so far?
I think it's gotten better than previously, but I don't like Koreans in general.
I think too close. Bring it down.
Yeah. That's good.
Just leave it like that?
Yeah.
Here, I'll hold it for you. 6 inches away. Like the length of your...
Give me a second.
So all the way over here.
I think it's Yo. What were we talking about?
I got it, Chuck.
I was a little big for 6, you know?
What do you mean by that you don't like Koreans?
They're very, like, they know it all. They're above you, kind of.
Snooty.
Yeah, very snooty.
All classes? Is there a particular population of Koreans?
No, I think majority of Koreans are like that. I mean, not all of them, but a lot of them tend to be like that. That's why I never like Koreans as much. Primarily because they have to be at the top in Korea. Because if you're not ranked, you don't get into top colleges. Because they do it based off of rankings. You have to be in top 0.01% of your high school to get into the IB schools in Korea. If you're not in there, then you go to the next school. And then they judge you for not going to those schools. And if you don't get a good job at like Samsung, they're like, oh, you're poor.
I will say, it's not just them. I feel like a lot of the Eastern Asian takes education very seriously. Because I remember going to China. And,
You took over my interview.
oh, thank you.
This is about Korea.
But China though.
What's going on in Korea right now? Come
No,
on.
sorry.
That's crazy.
You know, there's North Korea, South Korea. What? That's crazy.
In the end, it's getting better a little, but
Influences the patriarchy in Korea. Why is it
I
so
think this is the
patriarchal?
old culture of respecting your elders. Because if you don't respect your elders, they're like, oh, you're a shitty person. Drinking too, like from what I've heard, the girls, like when you go to parties, they take you out and the males force the females to drink.
Is this even related to the war still at this point?
Everything ain't about you, Anthony.
I'm not asking about me. I'm asking about the war.
Do you fuck with the war?
How does making girls drink relate to a war? My bad.
I mean, guys too. They force them to kind of drink. So like, if you don't drink, then it's like, oh, you're not drinking kind of thing. Like, work specifically though, they go out to eat and
That
drink
sounds
a lot.
just like Japanese culture too now.
Let's loop in all the Asians.
That's
everything
what I'm trying. That's exactly what I'm trying to say.
I don't like Koreans in general.
So say, what's the worst thing about your culture, Anthony?
Not the culture itself. Going back to what Michael said, because
No, this is about you.
no, this was what you said. You literally
wanted to take over the interview.
no. Because I mean, I don't know. Oh, okay.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay.
Hey Alexa, what's your name and where you from?
My name's Lexa. I'm from Florida.
What do you think is your culture's most toxic trait?
Probably how much we love to gossip. That's just what we like to do for entertainment. When there are obviously conversations that are more of substance, that are more productive. It also leads to bigger issues, causes tensions in relationships and lack of ownership. It could probably be identified as maybe the root cause of a lot of other secondary issues.
Thank you. Hey, what's your name and where are you from?
My name is Michael Cho. I'm from Florida.
What is your ethnicity and what do you think your ethnicity's most toxic trait is?
I actually don't know. I think we should answer that together.
What's your ethnicity? Why don't we start there?
I'm Chinese.
Oh, I'm Filipino. I didn't say that. Thanks for asking.
Should we do her? What is our culture's most toxic trait?
You start first.
Well, I think this is a common trait shared amongst a lot of East Asian cultures, but I think there is a lot of connection between family members, but the expression of love and affection doesn't feel quite as similar as I've seen in other cultures. Like that same level of familiarity.
Tiger family.
Yeah, kind of like that. It's like very there's respect and there's like all this other stuff.
And that's why I was piggybacking off what Mr. Cho said. Oh wait, I am Mr. Cho. You're right. My twin.
Piggybacking off of what you said.
I'm basically saying like you ain't shit unless you're like top 0.001%. Isn't that what you just said earlier?
There's a lot of pressure on success.
Yeah, you gotta be good, and if not, then you're not really worth much. That's where all that pressure comes from. Then also going back to the education part, since it's not just one family, it's nationwide, all of the education over there is heightened. Which, in the good part, there's a lot of articles that compares how we are lacking.
We, you mean as in the United States or as in
Yeah. Yeah. But at the cost of tiger love?
Yeah.
All right,
Thank you.
Mr. Cho.
What do you think of the tariffs on
One question each.
Okay. What's your name? Where you're from? And what's your ethnicity?
My name's Atu. I'm from motherland, and my ethnicity is Chinese Viet.
What would you say is your ethnicity's most toxic trait?
They're just toxic.
Can you elaborate? In what way? In what way?
I can't. It's traumatic. The moment I think about it, I can't.
Sorry for bringing that up. Thank you. This is an interviewee relationship.
Let's keep professional. Come on. Don't.
Hey, what's your name and where are you from?
My name's Lindsay. I'm from Florida.
Okay. Can you tell me what's your ethnicity and what do you think your ethnicity's most toxic trait is?
If I were to speak broadly about Filipino American culture, Filipinos in general, I'd say they have not fully unshackled themselves from colonialism. I'd say they look up too much to an American standard, what is considered success. Their economy relies so much on OFWs, or overseas Filipino workers, where they couldn't sustain themselves from the immense brain drain that they're recovering from. That's why there's so many Filipinos here, right? Because our parents immigrated here for a better way of life instead of reinvesting that back into their community. Not that that's their fault, but because infrastructure issues over there have not allowed them to reach their full potential.
Do you have any thoughts on how you might close the loop on the circle of toxicity? Not close the loop, but break the cycle. break the cycle.
Keep it rolling. It's hard to say. Action at a personal level does nothing to support them and the powers that be that control them over there. Yeah. I would say it's an issue of the Filipino government and how they can reinvest in their own community and society to fulfill the potential of the Filipino. Are you okay?
Yeah, I just wasn't sure what to do with my other hand.
Are you itchy or oh no?
No, I just.
Do you think if the money stops flowing back to everyone stops sending for whatever reason and now government needs to step in and do their job more, I'm curious, what do you think would happen?
Well, this audio is going to be what the fuck? That's an interesting question because I feel like the reliance on OFWs is both the symptom and the cause. That isn't going to change the fact that the government itself is corrupt. There's no way to keep the people in power accountable for making the country successful.
Anyways, thank you so much for this time.
Thank you so much.
That was a little deep.
No. I'm on the quest to find out who's not subscribed. Because I've got 13 subscribers. So that means I only have 13 real friends.
What is it called?
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. You pass. So let's see. Let's see. What is the See, this is what I'm saying. K-A-Y-U. Okay. Wow, she's not subscribed. Give me that shirt. Wow.
You haven't even finished the video? Half of it takes place in your apartment. Got someone online where you guys are sitting on the couch and Ron's like, he's having way too much fun with this.
Look at how much fun she's having. This could be you.